Welcome back, ladies and germs. This is the second episode of Blaze Explains, a series where I break down stuff that I have on my mind, or I make tier lists, or I do whatever random shit that I have an excuse to do a vlog for. This idea was brought up in a poll on my Discord, and it's a RecRoom tier list weapon video. And of course, because it's a RecRoom video, I'm not going to be hosting it. Mr. Noah is going to be hosting it. I just came to pop in and say, hey, I really want to keep on doing videos like these, blah blah blah. Talk your ear off until the video starts. So I'm going to rush through what I want to say, and then we'll get to the video. I just want to say thank you for all the support on both my TikTok and my Twitch and YouTube. And I want to keep on making videos like these where it's like entertaining, it's getting my opinion out about things, because I like to talk about my opinion a lot. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one, and they want to share with others. That was a horrible comparison. And I want to share my opinion. And I enjoy making videos like these. The series called Blaze Explains. I enjoy explaining stuff to my audience. I enjoy connecting with them through that stuff. I enjoy making entertaining content that people can watch that isn't just stupid ass brain rot gaming videos. And that's the main focus of this whole entire series. It's to give myself a fucking break from all the degenerate fucking gaming videos, and it's to just open up my opinion to other people and have a way to entertain you guys with my opinion. And with that being said, I hope you really enjoy this video. I spent a lot of time on it, and I would hate for it to just go to waste and just be one of those videos, those mediocre videos that I put out instead of the cool second episode of the Blaze Explain series. Enjoy.
Hello, RecRoom, and welcome to the weapon tier list. I made this tier list myself. It is comprised of every single weapon in RecRoom that is on the weapons board and is classified as a weapon that's in quests, that's in anything that involves some sort of weaponry. So we have the paintball guns, we have the laser guns, we have even the throwables from like Isle and shit. And I'm going to slowly remove these tiles here and slowly reveal which one is. Whoa. Oh, this is all one invention. That's bullshit! I just went through another fucking 30 minutes trying to get these to not be one fucking invention. This is the weapon tier list. The rules are anything in the one weapon tab that I find, or anything that I consider personally a weapon, I have on this list. I made sure I included every single fucking thing on here. Pretty sure you know how the tier list works. It goes S, A, B, C, D, E, E being the worst, S being the best, and we're going to rate them worst to best. Starting off with E.
First, E of the day is the whip. This thing is hot garbage when you're in PvP because you can't land your hits, and when you do land your hits, it doesn't do enough damage. Now, it does have one use in particular that it's very good in Crescendo, but I don't play Crescendo like that, so, you know, this goes all the way down here instead of up there. But I'll give it that. It has one use. That's its only use. It's a one-trick pony. It is okay in PvE because the AI is fucking stupid. But in PvP, it's like, I wouldn't even give it the time of day in picking it up. Our second E of the day, the coconut bomb. Why was this made? It has one purpose. One purpose in Isle, to blow up the fucking weird cage skeletons. That's the only purpose. I cannot see any other circumstance where this thing actually works. It's supposed to be like a timed bomb, like you set it off and then boom, boom. But no, it's not how it works. It fucking rolls 2 feet in front of you and then explodes, and then the enemy kills you. That's what happens in PvP. In PvE, again, it's a little bit better because the AI is so stupid that it doesn't know what a fucking bomb is and runs right towards it. But, like, I've gotten maybe 2 kills with this thing. Our third E of the day is snowballs. Need I say more? RecRoom released these as part of like a little fun gathering thing for Christmas, and they're satisfying to use when you get a headshot, when you just throw them at someone's head. On to D tier. A little bit better, but still not good. This is D tier. These are items that are useful in their respective quests or games, like RecRoom Originals, but who aren't very good at PvP and who you probably don't want to pick up if you're going against somebody or some, like, you know, actual AI in a PvP game. Our first D of the day might be controversial because some people love it to death, but I don't use it ever. The Quest Shield. The Golden Trophy, Crimson Cauldron, you know that shield. I feel like it's better to just use 2 swords and have like a crossbow or like a wand or something. Because why block when you can just dodge around? Like, it just seems impractical. It seems, it seems counterproductive. You're just sitting there, oh, he's gonna shoot me. Ugh! You can just dodge out of the way, reach him quicker, and strike him with a sword. Like, come on. Or you can pull out a crossbow and hit him from like 15 feet away. Now, I get it. It's a pretty cool cheat how you can use the 2 shields and fucking take down the Golden Trophy boss. But, like, you could just kill him normally. Do the spam bow. It has a use. I can see the use. I can see the appeal. I just don't do it much. I also think it's kind of hilarious when people play quests and then bash goblins on the side of the head with shields. I think that's fucking hilarious and very Captain America-esque. Second D of the day is the healing and shield bottles. I only ever see these in Rec Royale. I don't play Rec Royale very much. Sometimes I see them in PvP maps and I don't even bother to pick them up. It just seems like, because I like to carry stuff on me. I enjoy having multiple weapons, like a close range, a long range, stuff like that. Both these, you're wasting an item slot for a healable. And most PvP games that I play, at least, you heal over time, so that's already useless. It's very good for a prospective RecRoom Original, which is Rec Royale, but anything other than that, I don't use these. The third D of the day might also be controversial. Our first actual weapon, like as in gun, the grenade launcher. It's just, ever since the nerf that happened a while ago, it just isn't as good. It shoots slower, I'm pretty sure, and like back in the day, it used to be actually the size of an actual grenade rather than like the size of the coconut bomb. It has its uses. I've hit people through walls with this thing, which is really cool. I've hit people straight in the face, and sometimes they wouldn't die for some reason, but that's just, whatever. And it's only in one map. Like, it's not in multiple maps. It's only dedicated to that one map, which is like Flow Away. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. I don't know all the names of the maps, but it's the one where you're in the, like, the little oil rig and like a small little construction site with all the water going through the tunnels and shit. I just don't like it. I don't ever use it. I prefer to use any other paintball weapon, and I see its uses, so if I don't have a weapon on me, I'm gonna pick it up. But, as soon as I find something better, I'm gonna put it down. Our fourth D of the day, the throwables from Isle. These things do garbage damage, but they are so fun to use, they have to be a D. These things are hilarious. I feel like Edward, when Edwin like smashed that bottle up against that one fucking dude's head? I feel like that. That is hilarious. You can take the plate, like throw it like a frisbee, and it'll hit a skeleton. And then you can run up on them with a sword. It's funny. And that's only appeal. And that's all you need. That's all you need. I will always pick these up, even though I know they're trash, just because of how satisfying it is. Now, it's probably because I suck at throwing, but 9 out of 10 times I throw one of these, it doesn't even hit. But when it does, throwing a bottle at somebody's head has never felt more satisfying in my life. It's beautiful. And the mug's sound when it breaks is fucking hilarious, because it sounds nothing like a mug breaking. Our final D of the day may also be a little controversial. These things, one is meant to be funny, the other is meant only for Isle. These are the short melee weapons. That's what category I'm putting them in, because they are so short that in PvP combat, you might as well not even use them. The fish, it's hilarious. Don't get me wrong. And there's something really satisfying about slapping someone upside the head with a pan. Believe me, I speak from experience. But, like, I don't know. It's just, I haven't got really too many, like, PvP kills with it. I've gotten PvE kills with it in Isle and shit, and in, like, AI training shit every once in a while when I actually pick it up. But they're so short, I don't think to use them. I feel like them being short is the thing that's holding them back. So they're down here at D tier. Okay, now we're on to C tier. The okay weapons that are like, oh, yeah, these aren't that bad. Our first C of the day is the wand. Hear me out. It's pretty good in PvP. It's pretty fucking amazing in PvE, actually, especially for crowd control. Crimson Cauldron, it fucking carries. You can one-hand it, meaning that you can dual-wield swords. If you need to, then you can take it out, hit somebody with it. Absolutely dominate someone in PvP if you know how to use it, you know how to aim it, you know it's like charge time, you know what I mean? And it's very good crowd control. The only problem is, it's prone to friendly fire. Very prone to friendly fire. You can have one little spark touch somebody else, and it will kill your teammate. And if you have two of these things, you are a straight fucking menace. Our second C of the day is basically the same thing, but less friendly fire and more like annoyance, because it takes so long to fucking charge up. The auto charge crossbow, which carries in fucking Golden Trophy. Why does it carry in Golden Trophy, you ask? Because you can use two swords, and then when you need to, take out the crossbow, pew, go back to your swords. That easy. That's always been my combo. My combo for Golden Trophy has always been two swords, one crossbow. My combo for Crimson Cauldron is two swords, and then the wand. People hate on the crossbow a lot, especially because it's actually dog shit in PvP. But the few times I did get a kill, I hit them smack dab in between the eyes, and it was very satisfying. Our third C of the day is the rum bottle. This thing is like the coconut bomb, but 100 times better. You throw it anywhere that it breaks, kaboom. Simple as that. It's an impact grenade. It's very satisfying in PvP because you can actually hit people with it because you just need to throw it near them and then kaboom, and then it does a decent amount of damage. You don't have to wait for like it to charge up and then have it roll over there like the coconut bomb. The fourth C of the day is the paintball shield. This is above the quest shield for a couple reasons. One, because it's in paintball. I feel like you'd need a shield more in paintball than you are in quests, because in paintball there's actually people shooting at you who know where to shoot you. So you try to block them there, or you try to dodge, they know exactly where you're going to be. However, in quests, you know, they only aim for your head box. So you just move your head a little bit. And then there you go. You don't need the shield because you moved your head a little bit. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's dumb to me. Sometimes you can get a little carried away and think you're invincible with the shield and then end up dying because of that, because you're like exposed too much of your head or too much of your fucking foot. But other than that, I think it's a really, really balanced shield. I like it. I use it sometimes. Not often, but I still use it. And I think it deserves its spot in C tier. The final C tier of the day, the long-range weapons. Long-range melee weapons, sorry. Now these things, you not only feel like a badass when you use them, but they're actually useful. Because, like, you can keep the enemy at a distance, even in PvP and PvE and its respective quests, and you can just wail on them, instead of being so close with the melee weapons that you're just gonna die immediately. Like, how cool is it to hit somebody with a fucking bar stool? How cool is that? I find a lot of use for these. Of course, they're not really in anything besides maybe Rec Royale. I don't play Rec Royale that much, so I don't know. And quests, but they are in PvP maps, and I do use them in PvP maps as well. They are very good. I like them. Now, this is B tier. Now we're finally getting into the top 3 tiers, the weapons that I find actually good and the weapons that I probably use the most. Our first B of the day is the giant Thunderbird. I think that's what it's called, Thunderbird. On PvP maps is a fucking menace. In PvP, this thing's a fucking menace, okay? In IO, it's not good. But in PvP, this thing is a menace. Especially when you are on, like, there's a couple maps that, like, get rid of, like, the whole reloading function and to make it super fast, so you just with 2 of these, and nobody can get past you. Our second B of the day is the bow. Now, the bow has a lot of glitches tied to it that make it so fucking good. I don't know how to do the double arrow though. I do not know how to do that. I do spam the bow in like golden trophy every once in a while. But then again, I always use the 2 swords and crossbow method, so I never really pick up the bow. Because that's the only problem with the bow. You need 2 hands in order to use it. Like, what if I'm like spamming with the bow when there's something behind me? I can't like quickly turn around and shoot it. That's hard to do. So I always use my sword. But I can't do that if I'm 2-handing the fucking bow. But in PvP, this thing, again, is a menace. It is beautiful. It is cinematic. Our third B of the day is the laser gun assault rifle. This is a beam machine. I have no idea what you motherfuckers have been missing out on, but this is a beam machine in Jumbotron and in PvP maps. This thing is a fucking beam machine. This thing, you can hit somebody from a mile away and it will, like, it's hilarious. It is amazing. This is like a P90 that has scope. This thing is beautiful. And you guys are just neglecting it because it does not that great of damage. Okay, that doesn't matter when they're hit by 50 fucking bullets. I play a lot of SB17, like just to troll around and have fun. And whenever there's an RDMer, dude, just done. That's the starting weapon. And it's already beautiful. That's the starting weapon. On to the next B of the day. The paintball thrower. This thing is fucking hilarious. I think it's only in 1 map in paintball. I could be wrong. Fact check me in the comments if you can. But in that 1 map, because because paintball is a 1-shot game, you can murder with this thing. Like, you are relentless. Especially if you get both of them that's at the map. Oh my god, dude. You're unstoppable at that point. However, in PvP maps, I never pick it up. Because they always make it, like, have such little damage, it's so insignificant. The next B of the day is the paintball shotgun. Now, this used to be my favorite weapon back when I played paintball 24/7 and didn't really know of any other of the weapons because I didn't play PvP maps very often. Because this thing can also dominate a game, especially if 2 of them. It does have a low fire rate, but its spread is beautiful. And sometimes I will nick somebody's shoulder or ear with 1 bullet that comes out of the thing. And dude, it's super satisfying. Especially when someone comes around the corner and you just fucking like hip fire right to their stomach. It's hilarious. Okay, it's time to get even more controversial about it. With the giant grenade launcher, this one, the better grenade launcher, it has a lot of friendly fire. Unless you're playing like laser tag or something like that, then it's very good, and laser tag is very good crowd control. For this one, it runs out of ammo way too fast for it to be enjoyable. Sometimes it can be kind of hard to aim the rocket launcher, but other than that, these things are really good. That one's good at crowd control, and that one's good at really good damage and beaming people, especially with the aim because it makes a huge laser, so you know exactly where to aim and where you're aiming at. The second A of the day, the grenades. I'm talking all the grenades. I'm talking the Jumbotron grenades, the laser tag grenades, and the paintball grenades. Why are they all different? I have no fucking clue. The only thing that's different between the Jumbotron grenades and the laser tag grenades is literally they're just 2 separate things. So when I bought the Jumbotron grenade skin, I expected it to work in laser tag. I expected it to work in laser tag. But no, they're 2 separate entities. So when I picked up that laser tag grenade to test it out, I didn't see my fucking skin. Until a few days later I played Jumbotron and I saw my skin. Wow. Fuck you, RecRoom, for that. fuck you. Other than that, they're really cool. I like the fact that they ricochet off each other, so if your enemy throws a grenade at you that it happens to explode before yours does, your grenade will go fucking flying in a different direction. I think it's a really cool mechanic. I also think it's cool that if you shoot a grenade, it blows up instantly. They're very useful for crowd control and easy kills every now and then. The third A of the day is the Trip Mine. This is only in a couple games, like RecRoom original games. It's in paintball, and I know it's in Rec Royale because one time I played and I found one. I was like, ooh, cool. I'm not sure how useful it is in Rec Royale, but in paintball, in that one map, it is fucking phenomenal. There's nothing more satisfying than grabbing every single landmine you can and placing them all over the map and getting like 3 kills in the span of 20 seconds with only mines. I feel like it's very well-rounded. I can't find any cons with it. The only thing that's holding it back from being an S tier is that the pros for it aren't that good. Like, you know, it's cool, like you step over a landmine, but as soon as you hear that sound, you're gonna dodge out of the way, and you might actually dodge it. Like, I feel like 3 out of the 10 times I try to dodge a landmine, it actually ends up working. On to our 4th A of the day. These swords. The one from Isle, and the one from Golden Trophy and Crimson Cauldron. I don't need to say anything. They do perfect damage. They are medium to long range. They're just, you know, I think they speak for themselves. They're just cool swords. They are useful as melee weapons. They are flashy as melee weapons. They are cool as melee weapons. They are flashy as melee weapons. And the sword carries in both Crimson Cauldron and Golden Trophy. The sword, not as good in Isle, but in PvP maps, it works the exact same way. So I'm putting them together on the 4th spot on A tier. Almost done with A tier, with the 5th installment, the Flintlock. I'm gonna get hate for this because people despise the Flintlock. I love it because of how satisfying it is. I used to duel with Flintlocks like we were in the last scene in fucking John Wick 4. So fun when you and your friends start dueling and you hit them square in the face with one bullet from a Flintlock. It is hilarious. I love the noise it makes. I love the design of the gun. It's not too good in PvP, but it does shoot instantly, so you can hit pretty good shots with it. The final A of the day, the laser railgun. Because of the fact that this gun stuns every bot in Jumbotron with one shot as long as you hit them in the screen, this is probably my 2nd pick for a Jumbotron weapon. It's just so good. You can hit things from super far away, and if you hit them in the screen, they just either blow up or they get stunned. 2 shots from this motherfucker will take down the most powerful bots in Jumbotron. Even in PvP, I find myself using it a lot, because it's a very fast bullet, and it's pretty easy to aim if you know how to use an iron scope. Sure, you have to reload every 3 shots, but, you know, it has a decent enough fire rate for what it does, and I feel like the only thing holding it back is that if someone gets close enough, you are fucked. We are finally in S rank. These are the best of the best weapons. These 4 are my top picks for the best weapons in RecRoom. These ones I use 24/7, 365, every single time I play the respective games or a PvP map. Starting off with the paintball sniper rifle. This thing is a work of art. This is like a 3 BMG rifle if you never had to reload it. If you know how to aim this motherfucker, you'll be playing a PvP map and you can see a pixel move, and it can be a person, and you fire at this thing, one shot, boom, straight to the head. It is perfect. The scope is a little grainy, but that's to be expected with a game like RecRoom, to be honest. I love the design of the gun. It has a great fire rate. You don't have to reload it, which is also a plus. The amount of windows I put in people's heads with this thing is in the 6 digits. It has a comma, and it is amazing. I always use it. It's in almost every single PvP. It's in almost every single paintball map, which I love. I never used it in Rec Royale. I can imagine it's pretty useful in Rec Royale. But it's your basic sniper. It does great damage no matter what game it's being put in, and I love it. The second S
of the day. Both of the pistols. With the laser pistol, you have to reload it. I get it. But the bullet is so straight and it fires so fast that you can while reloading it. So it's like a minigun. It has incredible range. The range on this thing is almost is almost as good as the sniper. It's the same as the railgun, I'm pretty sure. With the paintball pistol, it has a bit of a curve, so you need to aim a little more up. But when you have two of these things, you are unstoppable. Plus, it's the base weapon in paintball, so you already spawn with one. You just need to go pick up another or steal one from like an enemy who died, and then, boom, you're Deadpool at that point. Now, the iron sight doesn't do shit, but it doesn't need to, because you already know how to aim it. It's a shame how these two weapons are better than the fucking power weapons. It is a shame. The third S of the day. The paintball AR. This is just a better version of the paintball pistol. That's all it is. Fires a 3-round burst of 3 bullets, and if you have 2 of them, again, it's 3 times more powerful than the paintball pistol. Now, I debated putting the paintball pistol down here at A just because this thing is better. But I gave it the benefit of the doubt, and I decided to put both the pistols into one little category of its own, into S rank. But this thing will fucking dominate, especially in PvP servers and especially in paintball. That's all I have to say. It's literally the same thing. It is literally the same thing. Now finally, my number 1 favorite weapon in Rec Room. The laser shotgun. This thing destroys lobbies, puts people in the hospital, makes children cry, and I swear to God, this thing cooks you breakfast, lunch, and dinner, fucks you, sucks your dick, and has a job and makes money for you. This is the perfect partner. This thing right here. Look how sleek it is. It has a grip that is actually useful, unlike the railgun and unlike the laser assault rifle. It has a grip that's actually useful. It has the perfect fire rate for what it does. Its range is crazy for being a shotgun, and when you can get half the bullets on somebody and kill them instantly, let alone all the bullets and have it be very satisfying when you hit fire with this thing, it's just the perfect gun. It's the magnum opus of Rec Room. Instead of the paintball pistol being like the signature, oh, this is the Rec Room gun, this thing should be the Rec Room gun. So, that's my Rec Room tier list. Let me know if you agree with any of them or disagree with any of them. I tried to include every weapon I could. If I didn't, again, you can like spam in the comments, oh, you forgot this and this and this. But I made sure that I got every weapon that's in every quest, in every PvP, and every like Rec Room original that I could find. It's very well thought out in my opinion. And again, it's just my opinion, so if you don't agree with any of this, like, no hate towards you. If you think the whip is an S rank, sure, it is. If you think the laser shotgun is an E rank, sure, it is, in your opinion. I'm going to disagree with you, but I'm not going to hate you for it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below if you liked the video. And I will see you in the next Rec Room video, which may actually be my next video, because that's pretty much all I play anymore is Rec Room. Thank you for watching.